5 years, it could be something totally different. So if you're just depending on that one card to get you jobs for the future, it might not be there. So that's why we're really promoting learning how to learn. It just so happens that programming is the thing right now, but in 2020 it could be something totally different.
Just so everybody understands, and I'd be interested in what the statistics are in Brazil, but in the United States, current projections are that about 45% of the workforce will be freelance workers by 2020, which is a really astonishing change in terms of this idea that you go work for a company or even several companies in a career. And as Mike says, it's going to be a lot about lifelong learning, because if you're not upping your game, I think the other thing that's changing is what Thomas Friedman says, and that is, we're not going to take anyone's word for the 4 years they spent in learning marketing at Northwestern University much longer. We're going to actually want to know what they can do as opposed to what they say they learned or what the university says they were taught. But I don't know what the freelance economy looks like. We're seeing Elance, which is this whole virtual world of connectivity. We're seeing wiki work, which is the ability to distribute worldwide small increments of work. And then we're seeing the giant freelance economy.
Well, I don't believe we have this figure now in Brazil. As I said, maybe we are back in one stage because Brazil, in the past 10 years, we more than 40 million left lower classes. So they got the formal jobs. So now we are happy that now people have formal jobs, and it's still increasing this number. So I wouldn't have the information to know how this is landed the freelance landscape in Brazil.
I think that just to kind of answer some of the questions as a whole, even if you're not technically talented, there are things out there. If you can't go to Star School and you want to learn, I believe that you reach out, much like Thomas Edison did, with the tools that you have available to you. And because there are so many free tools online and people around you that you can reach out to as a resource, what we are working on developing and have been laying out the groundwork for a roadmap for entrepreneurs. Because what I realized is that I had been taught how to follow this path, like go to school, learn this. If I want to be an attorney, which is what I wanted to do, then I need to go to law school. But to get into law school, I should go to this school, and I should get this score in this test, right? So it was a progression of following these kind of guidelines that I should do. But now, to be a freelancer, okay, maybe you don't have a job, you're unemployed, or you just graduated, and you have something to offer the world. I know that there are a lot of good intentions, but they kind of get stuck. And Dell did a study in 30 different countries and identified what are those entrepreneurs what are the things that help them progress, and money and resources, of course, and a good network of people, because people in small business tend to hire people they know. So I think networking and going to as many events at 1871 or wherever you are, and getting to know the entrepreneurs that are out there around you, and sharing what you already know, or finding someone who's already done it and follow their path. So that's kind of been my experience, and our desire is to create a roadmap for them and help them get a mission statement. Because I don't think you can do a business or any problem. I think you have to be passionate about it to even really see it go global.
Okay, well, I think our time is almost up. I just want to close with one comment that has to do with this issue of networking. We have hundreds of companies here, and one of our jobs is to tell them that their babies are ugly, which is not an easy conversation. Yeah. But that's the job. And what we're proudest of is that they don't leave. What they do is they attach themselves to a better idea. It's sort of like the Hotel California. You check in, but you can never leave. And in building that sort of culture and that community, it becomes very additive, and it really has led us to second and third generations of ideas, and also to being able to offer continual opportunities to the people who aren't here. And all of the people here, Nicole and Mike, and we have literally hundreds of people who've added to this idea that Chicago and the Midwest, but Chicago in particular, is going to be a technology center we're excited to continue to build bridges to Brazil and, for the benefit